Hello, it's Bourbon Bill. Tonight we will be reviewing Old Tub. So again, in Pennsylvania, $16.99. In other states, I think it's a little more. I've seen it for $20 to $24 in other states. Previously a distillery-only bottle, but now a lot of buzzwords on this one. Bottled in bond, unfiltered. So it's a product from Jim Beam. So tonight we're going to give this a try. Some people seem to either love it or hate it. So again, we'll give this one a try. It's got some air in it, so it's not a neck pour tonight. Let's give it a smell. Smells like a handful of peanuts. That's the only smell I can get off of it on the nose. Like dusty, handful of dusty peanuts. That would be what I think it smells like. Maybe just a hint of oak in the back. So let's give it a sip. I'd say it's pretty smooth. The end gets a little bitey. Tastes exactly like it smells. It tastes like peanut brittle. Just tastes like peanuts to me. Not bad. I think for $16.99, it's actually a pretty good bargain. I mean, I can drink it neat. I'm not making faces, grimacing, clutching my chest in pain. It's not bad. So I think if you're in a really tight budget, $16.99 is hard to beat. I think what this would compete against would be Evan Williams Bottled and Bond White Label. Some of the Jim Beams or Jack Daniel's Old Number 7. Something in that category. But again, not bad. Let's take a second sip. That second sip, we get a little bit more oak, less peanut on it. This is really starting to taste like, it really tastes like if it was Knob Creek 9-year, but like they made like a Knob Creek 5-year, right? I mean, it was Bottled and Bond, so they made a Knob Creek 4-year. Exactly what it would taste like. I think if this was aged longer than 4 years, well, there's no age statement, but I don't think it's any older than 4 years. It tastes a little young. It's right in that profile. So if you like Knob Creek, if you like Jim Beam Double Oaked, really any of those products, I think it's a nice step up or step down depending on what you like. For me personally, I think for $16.99, great deal, and I would say buy it. If you don't like the Knob Creek nuttiness and the profile that Knob Creek has, then I wouldn't buy it. We don't really have any. I don't have Basil Hayden's because I don't find it to be great. But for those new to whiskey, Basil Hayden's is like 80 proof. This is 100. So if you're drinking Basil Hayden's, you're new to bourbon, you're like, hey, I kind of like this profile, but I want to amp up the flavor a little more. This could be a good next step for you because it's not quite as flavorful as the Knob Creek line. So again, Old Tub, I think it's actually worth the $16.99 in PA. If you're in another state and you see it for $20, I mean, it's probably worth $20 too. But I wouldn't pay more than $25 for this. I think I'd take Knob Creek 9 over this. So if you have the extra money to buy Knob Creek 9, I would purchase that. But if you're tight that month, Old Tub, it's not bad. And it is limited, so what that means, I don't know. It's been around for quite some time in PA. Finally pulled the trigger on it. So thank you. If you like what you saw tonight, please like the video and subscribe. Have a good evening.